today.
From Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Kicker Chris Boswell has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And they'll be led out by their rookie QB, the young man out of Oregon.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Takes it to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Gabriel.
And he's sacked.
Pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Dean Lowry in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. Deep to return is Scotty Miller. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Ball at the 20.
So
Go
the
Aaron
Steelers
Rodgers.
offense getting set for their first drive. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
I remember watching him in college and seeing a guy that you knew had great potential, but I don't know that anyone knew that we would see how he would blossom as an NFL player who will go down as one of the all-time great quarterbacks. Can make every throw from every angle with terrific mobility, and he knows how to win games, always in contention for a championship.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll maneuver his
Second
way
and 6.
forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run.
First down.
But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And the quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
3rd and 1.
Turn that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
I did not want to force anything downfield.
A handoff for Warren. And
First down.
Got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Right back to him on first down.
2nd and 9.
Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds.
First down.
Around the 40. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
On the give, it's Warren. And little room to maneuver.
2nd and 9.
He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
First down.
Complete. That's Warren. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak.
First down.
They make up some ground, and they did.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Here's a screen with Gainwell.
First down and touchdown. Let's go.
Kenneth Gainwell, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
And incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Gabriel.
3rd and 6.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down. Looking to throw. Gabriel. Over the middle, complete to
2nd and 4.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Gabriel. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 6 yards away. And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working. That means
1st down.
Guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Now a run with Warren, and he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
On the run, it's Warren.
3rd and 4.
He'll get this down only to about the 46. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Here is 3rd down and 4. Rodgers going to throw. Now
1st down and more.
That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. Rodgers now to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf.
2nd and 1.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. They'll run it. Warren.
First down.
And this one he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now it's Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warren. And in for
touchdown.
Steelers touchdown. Jalen Warren, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have taken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need to rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. He'll be
Second and
dropped
4.
after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Looking to throw. Gabriel. And on the
Incomplete,
left sideline,
3rd and
he
4.
caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Gabriel. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. On 1st and 10, Gabriel. A quick throw, knocked away.
2nd and 10.
And incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll look to throw again. It's going to be a nice pick.
3rd and 1.
Also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And
almost picked.
He couldn't hold on
2nd
to the
and 10.
contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And all the way in.
All good.
Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. 37 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Aaron Rodgers in the offense heading back out. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. Going deep this time for Miller. That's going to be knocked away and
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Got his man. It's Warren. They get
3rd and 3.
That, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the...
Timeout.
Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at the 20. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just
Second
how
and
much
12.
they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. But they are all even to this point. So to see if either side can pull away, let's get you right back out to Brandon and Charles for the start of the second half.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of
Second
coaches
and 2.
in the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Here's Warren.
First down.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Rodgers now on first down. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Rodgers. Now they go screen. It's
First down.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Warren.
2nd and 8.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 8. On play action, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right.
3rd and 2.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it. Here's
First down.
Johnson. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. On first down, Rodgers.
It was my running back. I looked at the last second.
Myles Garrett in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything.
3rd and 13.
Defend the run, and, of course, get to the quarterback.
Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to draw up something good here on 3rd and 13. To throw, it's Rodgers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this down.
First down.
30-yard line. Needed 13, and with a good spot, they got 13 and a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And
touchdown.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Scotty Miller, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your turkey bowl
Kick is
games.
good.
Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath.
You got sacked.
Because right
2nd
now,
and
they're
13.
starting to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Looking to throw. Gabriel. And that's going to be incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Gabriel flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Looking to throw. Gabriel. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Gabriel. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
2nd and 4.
And he gets it down to the 32. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Gabriel. The throw here right.
3rd and 4.
Falls incomplete.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Now they set up
4th
the
down.
screen. That's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
First down.
53 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first down, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
And now a throw on first
Second
down
and
there,
10.
but it's incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He finds his man, complete.
First down.
Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Throwing quickly to Wilson.
2nd and 3.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3. Up the middle they go. Warren.
First down.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
2nd and 9.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw. He
3rd and
chucks
9.
this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete.
4th down. We'll take the 3.
Too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Boswell's kick is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it.
2nd and 2.
I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he'll lose
3rd and 3.
Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
4th and inches.
I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Minute warning.
Down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Throwing on
2nd and
1st
10.
down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On the move to his left. Oh, no, he lost
Fumble.
the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
We'll get those yards back.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Rodgers looking to throw. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. On 3rd down.
Use their last time out anyway.
And this one will be
They're not going to have enough time.
Spot it right at the 7.
It's on 34 seconds.
Quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
All they're going to have to do is Hail Mary.
A little juke. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So now the Browns down 24-17. 24 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
2nd and 10. 18 seconds.
Showing 18 seconds now to go. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
3rd and 10.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
Game.
And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.